Rob and Slim Show.
Yo, what's up, Bob and Jim?
Rob and Tom in the mornings.
Rod and Tim? What are you guys, Rob and Slim?
What was it earlier? We were, who were those names? There was Pudolph, and who's the other one?
Oh, Pudolph, and the other was really funny.
The other one is funny, but I can't remember it, bro.
Oh, damn it.
I always have to go back and look.
Pudolph and Butson.
Butson
Yeah,
and Pudolph in the morning.
All right. Which one of you is Pudolph? Which one of you is Butson?
I don't know.
I
And
think
then
Rob
what's
is
Lamborghini?
Butson.
What is he? Was
Slambo,
he's not even there?
He'd have to have another. He'd have to
I'm
be another one.
Slambo the Sloth.
Rob's Butson, and I'm Pudolph.
See, I was thinking you're more of a Butson.
You think I'm more of a Butson?
I don't know. Pudolph
You
is
got
like...
you got more of a butt, son.
Nice.
Yeah. How you doing, Adam?
I'm doing pretty well. You know, preparing for that question for like 3 weeks. So
Right.
how'd I do? Was I all right?
That was the
That's
best.
good. That was. I could tell how well written that response was.
Yes.
Dude, I practiced that in front of the mirror like 30 times while you guys were on break. It's crazy. Crazy
I
shit.
practiced asking it for like a week now.
Yeah, I've been listening for a week to like your past shows just to like prepare. I'm like, oh, they always ask that. All right, be ready for that. I have it like written down in my notebook, a bunch of answers crossed out.
I was gonna say it could go anyway.
Don't tell them how your mom just died. Oh, no, I didn't. That's not true at all. She's still alive, to my knowledge.
Good to hear. What have you been doing this summer, dude?
Oh, a lot. I don't know. Well, I've been podcasting, so that's a thing. I didn't have that while you guys last time I was on your show.
That's right. You were in between.
Yeah, I was in between hosts, but now I'm good. So I got that going. Definitely done a lot more comedy, a lot more music festivals.
Cool.
You know, living the life.
Yeah,
you know.
man.
Slim's got a sleeveless shirt on. You do music festivals, right? You go to EDC, bro?
No, I don't. I should start going to stuff like that, though. Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
you're
dude.
dubstep festivals.
Yeah,
No.
so good, dude. You're looking mean, dude. I'm watching
Thank you.
live so I can tell. Like I can see you guys.
Dude, he's fighting next week, Adam. He's gonna be boxing our good friend
Oh,
Hollywood
shit.
Christian.
You look like you could beat me up. You know?
He's a hunk. He's a hunk.
Don't
right
be.
now.
I mean, don't be that proud. Like almost anybody can. I'm not that tough, but you especially look like you.
Oh, thank you. That's what I was going for.
He's got a lot of rage built up.
He's
from
the
the
cream.
show.
He's the cream of the crop, brother. Here,
Yeah,
have some of these.
I heard you talking about that before. P90X.
Yeah. 4 months now.
man.
I'm 4 months into P90X, so I'm past the 90-day mark. I'm into like.
So what happens? P100X?
Yeah, I just keep going. I'm just.
How do
gonna
you
After
not
that,
graduate?
eventually you're just a Greek god, right? You can,
That's
like-
what I've assumed I'm gonna become eventually. Yeah.
Actually, in like the P90X, like the third version, you actually have to hold the Earth on your back for like 30-second intervals. It's like it's crazy shit, but like they have that, so
We
you
can
should
do that right
definitely
now. Get on his back, Slambo.
Get him,
I just stand up on his
wreck
back.
him, man. He didn't do that. He didn't do anything.
Now
Adam,
his back will snap.
What's the show? Your message here, and you also do the whole 9 words?
Okay, yeah. So like my show is called Your Message Here, which is just like I don't know. I'm still trying to find its voice, I guess, but like I want to have comics on who are, you know, hopefully bigger than I am, who've been in comedy longer than I am. We just bullshit about comedy.
That's what I thought. Like you're letting them get their message out.
Right, it's their message here, and then I'm just. But so I like to try to have these like random out of left field bits that's just like, what? Who asked that in an interview? You know, kind of like just weird stuff. And then within that, because we used to have inside jokes as our podcast, that's now we're kind of turning that into like a network that's hosting a bunch of podcasts. Because my old co-host is in LA now, and he's got a show.
That's cool. Yeah, I was going to ask if Zach was doing a show of his own.
Yeah, it's called. I'll plug him for 1 second. All right. So his show is called It's just 2 screams.
That's
it's like
awesome.
the weird shit, and it's like an improv style game show.
Okay.
So there's like, so he does that. I do Your Message Here, and then we also have this other one called The Whole 9 Words, which is hosted by Peter Duncan, great guy. And they're 9-word podcast episodes. They're just 9-word long episodes, and they tackle some really tough, heavy-hitting issues.
Wow.
With 9 words.
In 9 words, like it's
That's
crazy
cool.
how they can even like deliver a message in that amount of time. But like,
Nice, dude. I have
Yeah.
some of that, and I'll play it in a little bit. I wanted to ask you, too, with your message here, have you thought about like opening up with like a phone line where people leave messages and you respond, like a little segment of it where you respond to,
Yo,
listeners or something?
About to write that down, dude. I
was
never
gonna
thought
say,
about that.
like,
I never thought about that.
The original name of it made me think like you're answering, I don't know, polls
Oh.
or Twitter
That'd be
questions, but like I feel like
that'd
you
be
can
interesting.
incorporate it.
So the reason why I called it that, when I originally thought of the idea, I was like, shit, I need to get a title for the show. What would I call like a podcast? And then I was thinking, I don't actually even remember what I was thinking, but basically, like, I thought of one of those blank advertisement signs, where it's like your message here, call, and then some phone number, and then you buy the advertisement. So I was like, oh, that's funny if I just like put that as a thing. And then I was like, oh, yeah, that'd be. And then now I'm starting to get guests who are like bigger comics who have things, or not even just bigger comics, but just people with things to say. Like I had one guy, the episode that's about to come out on Monday is with this guy called JC Best, and he's a New York City comic, and he's in all the comedy clubs, but he's very controversial with what he says and like posts on Facebook and everything. And he went on this other podcast that's way bigger called Guys We Fucked, and it was just this, I don't want to say train wreck of an episode, but like he and one of the hosts just went at it the whole entire time, like almost like yelling matches back and forth. And I was listening, I was like, yo, I gotta have this dude on my show. And like, yeah, like, because for most of it, I agreed with it, and I didn't even understand why she was like pissed. I was like, I gotta have this guy on and like talk. Plus, my show is a lot more tongue in cheek, so we don't have to worry about all that shit. But he came on, and he was just like, he has so much to say. We did a short episode, like 45 minutes, and I think he had more content than like every other episode.
Cool.
'Cause he just has something to say, like, it's cool.
Did he yell at you?
Yeah, you should have staged a fight, bro.
Look, bro, I've had enough of your shit, okay? Now it's round 2. No. I think he yelled to me. He got, like, excited, but in a good way. Like, I was on the same side as he was. So we were literally sitting on the same side of the table. Weirdest conversation. But it was good. That was funny. He's a funny dude. So that's coming out on Monday.
Awesome.
Just to plug that.
Did you vote for one of Slim's funeral karaoke songs?
I guarantee I did, but now I don't remember what the choices were, so what I would have picked.
Well, the ones that won, he's going to be performing after your interview, so yeah, it's going to be good ones. He's going to do, are you doing the top 3?
I'll do the top 3,
Yes, the top 3.
The winner it's like depressing but genius at the same time.
It was my original one. That's what I'm saying. My original instincts are good.
Yeah.
They're good.
So, by the way, it's funeral karaoke. Like, this would be people singing this song to karaoke at his funeral.
I was thinking it would be, we would play his videos of himself singing at his funeral.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. So, like, I just thought it was going to be like a ton of drunk people like crowding the mic.
That could be too.
That would be
we could do, it could be a real extravaganza.
Yeah. Oh, sorry to see you go, Slambo.
So we're all gonna have to do this. We're all gonna have to plan our funerals.
Right, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I never thought about it like that. Yeah.
And we've planned Slims for him.
Okay. Well, then you don't even have to plan yours, so that's good. Those are real friends, dude, and they have a karaoke machine, so you know it's gonna be a hit.
It's gonna be a smoke machine. It's gonna have a big 10-foot hoagie. It's gonna be a.
That's what I want. I want my.
What about like a nacho cheese fountain? What about something like that?
Yeah.
Or what if you had like just hot dogs and hamburgers, and then you had like a ketchup and mustard fountain
on the casket, right on the casket.
Right, yeah.
A taco stand.
What better way to be honored?
Are you Jewish by any chance?
No, I am not.
I thought he was.
I only asked because like a lot of bar mitzvahs have like a taco bar, like a I mean, mine did. That's what I'm just saying. Like that's a thing. It's a real thing if you look it up.
Adam, I'm gonna play real quick your 3 episodes of the whole 9 words, and they're amazing. I listened to them earlier. They're gonna be like, it's gonna build up.
All right, so these are some this is Peter Duncan, by the way, who's on Twitter at whole 9 words.
Awesome. Here's the first one. I'm pretty sure
Peter Duncan. Tough issues today on 9 Words. Rape culture.
Smooth jazz.
Tough issues, dude.
Right? It really tackles them. Okay. Well, here's the next one. I like that.
That's awesome.
Peter Duncan. We're joined by. Hey, have you guys been cutting me off? Are you?
Right? He's tackling them, but
yeah, dude. I think that the next one you have, he got. I don't know if you guys listen to Mark Maron's WTF, but he had a Mark Maron from WTF level guest on that episode.
It was a big guest, and I don't know if it can go any farther from here, but I really hope it does, because this is like the payoff.
Yeah, it's what we all hope for.
Yes.
Peter Duncan. Welcome. Today, Barack Obama.
Thank you.
So,
ISIL's
Amazing.
I mean, I don't know how he got him. I don't know how he got Barack Obama in there.
I don't either.
That's a big guess. Damn.
I would put that in a resume.
Yeah, I think that it's like him. Then you have like God, if you can. Like,
right?
How do you even talk to get God on your podcast? Though that's the thing.
Slambo, can you hook him up with God?
Yeah, it'll take me a little while, but
all right, you could talk to some people though. All right,
I could talk to some.
Slambo did have a genius thing that he came up with. We were talking the other day, and he wants to call in, like when we're busting on a guest, he wants to call on a Zeus.
The Wrath of Zeus?
That would be good, dude.
Yeah. You've called to Satan. That was awesome. With the necromancer, you called to Satan. That was awesome.
That's crazy. Yeah, that'd be funny, dude. Definitely do that. I love the idea of messing with like random guests or callers or whatever.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll have on my show, like beforehand I'll talk to, one of my friends, my brother, something like that. I'd be like, dude, some point during this episode, could you just call in on Skype? And I don't care what character you do. You don't even have to tell me what you're going to do. Just call in and do a thing. And then I don't tell the guest about it, so that there's like this anonymity thing. Nobody knows what's about to happen.
I'll do that where if I feel out a guest and I know it's going to be, I'll tell Slambo's cousin, Ryan, call in with the character and same thing.
It's good, dude. Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I have a question for you guys, though. How do you get your guests on your show? Like, how do you find people? Who do you look for?
Twitter following, dude, and then I'll just message, would you do an interview with us? That's it, man. Like, I've had people ask me, what connections do you have? They have nothing. Just Twitter. Just Twitter, dude. And it's basically that. It's, would you do an interview? Let me know.
Okay.
And it just goes from there. But
I've been trying to meet comics at out at shows. If I'm doing a stand-up show with someone and they're funny, I'll try to get them. And I've been trying to tackle bigger comics who aren't just doing open mics and small shows, but people who are doing bigger things. So I used to be afraid to ask those people, they're gonna be like, why would I do your show? Nobody listens to it. That's stupid. But I've been finding out you could just ask anybody, and any comics especially, they'll always do your podcast.
Yes, but we were talking earlier, Bob Levy, man, he's huge, and I just asked him, but that's the thing, the more you get, the bigger following, the better, people that have come on, and the other people will see that, man, on Twitter, they'll see, this guy had a great time, and the bigger following you get, the more inclined they'll be to agree to an interview. I've noticed that, dude.
As far as comics go, our friend Kevin Israel told us that he's like, comics don't care. If I know I'm coming and I'm talking to 3 people, as long as the 3 of you follow me on Facebook, I accomplished something.
Yeah, he's like,
That's
yep,
it,
we're
dude.
whores. We're total whores.
Yeah, I had this guest on the second guest on my show. I never even met her before my whole life, but I just posted in Facebook, like a comedy group, hey, I'm looking for guests. And she messaged me and was like, oh, I'd love to do your show. And she came over to do it. And that was the first time I ever met her. And she's like a full-time comic, and she does shows with, everybody. And it was like, by the beginning, it was just kind of, careful and feeling out the situation. But she was such a great guest. Like by the end, we were just friends. It was so good.
That's
And she's
cool.
like, yeah, I'm so glad to do the podcast. I didn't go to therapy this week, so that's what like this is like for me. I'll just talk and like. She's like, never be afraid to ask anyone. Like you can always ask anybody, and she's great. So yeah, all comics, every comic would love to sit in a room, especially with you guys have like 3 people. It's so hard for it to be not fun, right?
Yeah, that's what I've thought
I just
of
have
too.
me.
It's hard. Yeah, dude, I don't know how you do it alone, bro. I don't think I could do that with 3 people
I
at
freak
least.
out before every episode, like holy shit, is anything gonna even be funny here?
That happens with me after the breaks. Even today, I'm like, dude, am I gonna even have it to do it? Like, I'm like, I haven't been doing it.
Oh.
Like,
Today I had so much just excitement and anxiety mixed together.
I got
like,
excitement last night. I got like, this is gonna rock, and then today I'm like, am I gonna be able to do this? Like,
yeah, back and forth. There's been anxiety throughout the week, and then excitement, and then anxiety, and.
But if you have good, like, well, you guys have good chemistry with yourselves. But if you have like a good guest, like myself, come on,
Yeah, dude, you can't go wrong.
It's just like it's like all the anxiety goes away as soon as you start talking, because it's just like, I could have a conversation with someone. That's easy.
I'm gonna
Like,
break
you don't have
down
to
a wall
think-
too, Adam. Before we had you on the first time, I was worried, dude. I'm like, I don't know what I was at that point, at what show we were at, but I'm like, dude, these younger, I didn't know how old you were, but I'm like, dude, we're not that hip. Like, these younger comics, they're gonna fucking think we're stupid assholes. Like, I don't know why I thought that, but like, dude, our interview, and we had another guy on that night, Brian
Kane Jackson.
Brian Kane Jackson, and he does like an actors type podcast where I thought he was more proper, but he just totally fucking fit into us, dude. I'm like, cool. Like there was, you and him. I'm like, dude, these guys, they're not gonna dig us. Like something's gonna go wrong.
I actually got your guys' names tattooed, one on each butt cheek, and then
awesome.
Slambo, you're on the underside of my balls.
Oh yeah, sweet. I'm jealous,
Where I
Lambo.
belong.
Right after that episode, I immediately went to my tattoo guy.
Slim got your face on his stomach, bro.
Wow, that's okay. I didn't expect you guys to feel the same way. But, you guys want to be like my best men at my wedding, or what's up?
We'll rent Slambo. He does funerals, so I'm sure you do weddings.
Bar mitzvahs.
Like we're best friends.
BFFs.
Oh my god. So yeah, I think it's crazy that you guys even take a break, like a summer break. If I did that, I'd worry that coming back, like everyone would just forget about me.
I worry about that too. Like I worry about that, but I also get like people checking us out over the summer, like our buddy David, David the producer from the Unwritable Rant with Juliet. Like he's like, dude, this is bullshit. Like I need you guys back. Like like you do get people like who was it earlier today or yesterday? Fuck, what's the guy's name? Shit. He's a pretty big podcaster, I thought. Like on
Was it Scott Aukerman
No.
from Comedy Bang Bang?
Real quick, I'm Russell McLean. He's in the Potter family, and he seems to have a pretty big following. And he runs his own like internet radio station. And just the other day, we got a notification on YouTube, and I thought it was one of Slambo's friends, the socialist, but it was actually this guy, and he was saying that he thanked us for following him, and he put us on his featured YouTube channel.
I just want to say I never agreed to the friendship with those guys.
Dude,
They love you.
You're in bed with them. You're screwed. It's too late. You already have full-blown socialism.
Those guys know how to argue, man.
Dude.
They just insult you.
That's all they do. They just insult you. Like, wow.
We had some socialists running for president on Adam, and dude, Slambo doesn't like socialism, and they're just attacking him on YouTube.
And trust me, like anything.
Were they pretentious when they did it? Like,
Yes.
Oh,
of course.
extremely.
Oh, you
He
should
said
do
it's
some
textbook.
reading.
He said it's textbook
Weren't they
socialism.
so 21 years old? Am I right? Like, what kind of...
Yeah, every
I want
single one
free
of them was like,
college.
"We're so much smarter than you." That's like what it all was.
Not only that,
One of them said, "Oh, I did my own podcast in college, and it was bigger than you." And I'm like, "Well, why aren't you still
Really?
doing it then, dude? Why aren't you making money off of it?"
Yeah.
And
Well,
I
because
just-
you'd have to give it all away. You can't make money in socialism, right? We're allowed to shit on that, right? It's just us gals here. We can just we can shit on political ideologies here if we want.
I just got to say, there's really nothing they can say to insult me. I mean, I've heard it. I've pretty much heard it all. Like,
You're a
at this
brick
point-
wall.
At this point, it's just old. You know? Like,
Yeah. Dude, I want to go back and like throw some thanks your way actually, because I have like I was talking about having Skype on my show now, and I would never have had that if it weren't for Slim over there teaching me how to hook it up. So
He's a
Welcome,
fucking
man.
smart dude with some shit.
That's why your face is tattooed on
Dude,
my abs,
with-
because you're one of my
like
podcast
fucking
children.
MacGyver.
With-
okay,
With
thank
the-
you,
with-
all your children. I got it.
My
I
with
got
the
it.
setup, with
children.
the dude, with the equipment, like with everything, he is the shit with that. He helped. He was talking
Yeah.
earlier. He helped our other buddy Jamie.
Jamie.
From
Throwback Thursday,
Mr.
Mr.
Throwback Thursday. Our other friend
Dave
Dave.
Hodge. Yep.
Dude, he is
Yeah.
a genius with this shit.
So it wouldn't even be your message here if it wasn't your Rob and Slim, or really just Slim. Rob, I
It
don't care
should
about
be
you.
your
But
Slim here, or
Your
your message
Slim here,
Slim.
Yeah, I should. I'll do an episode like that. I'll have you guys on,
man.
definitely.
Adam, we have to let you go, dude. But where can everybody find you?
Okay, so if you're looking for me, Adam, I'm on Twitter at apod_shuffle. But the show, Your Message Here, is at yourmessage__. There's two.
What?
And we're on SoundCloud, Stitcher, and iTunes under Inside Jokes. But Inside Jokes now being its own little podcast network forming, we are about to launch InsideHoax.com as our parent website where all our shows will be.
How do we get on there?
You just ask me right here, right now, and then you'll fucking be on it. Well, we have to
Awesome.
get the site up and running, so I'll talk to you about it if you want.
All right,
Yeah,
dude.
man, definitely.
We'd love to
Fine.
be on there.
Yeah, cool.
All right,
So
dude.
that's me, guys. Thanks for having me.
No problem.
Thanks for coming on, dude.
All right, peace.
Have a
Later,
good
bro.
one, man.
We will be back with Slimmy Okie.
Slimmy Okie.
I'm like, it's such a good show. We're gonna ruin it.
Yes, we are. We're just shitting all over
We're
it.
just gonna shit all over this amazing show we just did. All right,
With this
guys.
man singing.
All right, guys. We're taking a break. We will be back.